Hi, and welcome everyone. It's Brian for Captain Savage Aquatics. Just doing the live stream right now. Run button. What's up, Tropic? How are you, buddy? How's things going? I Mr. B's fish and things. Just let me know if it's stuttering. Done a lot of cleaning up to try and get stuff out of it. Clean my lenses. Yeah. Give me a second to just notice that. What's up, Mr. White? How are you, buddy? Sorry for the squeaking chair. Still haven't fixed that yet. I know it's a little dark in here, but that's all right. Let me go to the other dashboard. Give me a second. I'm going to lose the chat. It says, hello, much love all. Same to you, buddy. Long time no see. I'm sorry if it's stuttering a little bit. It's a little early, so not everyone's asleep upstairs. I'm going through the Wi-Fi. My landlord boosted my side a little bit because he got the service upgraded. So I'm not sure if it's still lagging out. But we'll have to wait and see what's going on. Let's see. I want to go to live control room. And of course, I'm taking up the bandwidth. Sorry about that, guys. Just waiting for the live control room to come up. I'm just going to give it a few minutes before I really go into what I've done here recently. I know a lot of my tanks are off, and normally they aren't. I got a few. Let me know. I think the lighting's pretty good right now, though. Just waiting for this page to load, so it's probably slowing everything down. Let's do this. Like that. Classic live streaming. Live dashboard. Sorry, guys. Stink's going through a lot of walls. I'm thinking about picking up a repeater and putting it in the bedroom, because on that other side, the man, there wasn't as much stuff in the way for the Wi-Fi to get down here from the router or wireless router, but now there is. Let's see. Why is this not doing anything? Classic live stream. Let's revert to the classic. Sorry, I can't read chat, so welcome. Was this real quick early in the morning, probably a week and a half ago, or right at a week. And let's see. Of course, it puts me in the wrong one. And then I did one earlier. I want to say Wednesday, I think Thursday night into Friday morning, or Wednesday night into Friday. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Now I can see a Regular Whisper says, hi, Brady. Hi, Mr. B. Miss Tropic says, Marco. Hello. Regular Whisper says, hi, Jason. Scottish Aquatics says, hey, Captain Savage. What's up? How you doing, Scottish Aquatics? White says, I'm all good, thanks. How's you, Brian? Hello, Travic. I'm doing good. I know you didn't catch my last live stream. If you did, thanks for watching that, White. But it's been really busy with work full time, you know. Today's my last day off till I go back to work tomorrow because I only have Thursdays, Sunday, Mondays off. So yeah, just enjoying the thing. Did a lot of cleaning. Sorry for the boom. I actually adjusted everything on my desk right here in front of me, cleaned it all up so I could put the boom mic right here instead of having it across the hallway or access point. So what I did is I moved this cube originally right here, this 3 gallon nook. I put it over there where that gray tote is, where the 10-gallon is, and I decided, no, never mind. I'm gonna put the nook back. So I did that, but I wiped everything down. That used to be the tote. That gray tote used to be the one on the floor right behind me. Yesterday and last night, I moved that this morning. This MagnaFlow 220 off of this 55-gallon because it was just like sitting at the same height. Up and got it into the 125 here. I cleaned the 125 sponge filter. Did all the rewind boards hanging down anymore. This is actually my Wi-Fi for USB right here because I did it when I was at my mother-in-law's. So it didn't matter. I walls. Now I'm going through way more. So I'm going to see if I can't get a new one that has a better antenna or whatever. Because my landlord will 6 a cat 7 cord up there right to his router. And do it that way. So maybe Friday I'll pick that up and go from there. So let's see. Back to the chat. Fish Tropics is Captain. Yep. White says playing PUBGs with friends. And we'll be back. A video played in the background though. Cool. Pleskill Whisperer says trying to get the word out. Thank you. I appreciate that. White says hello, Mark. White not live. I missed it. I'm sorry. I got tired. I was going to stream a lot longer, but the streaming actually got better when I got in the phone into my. Now I should probably be playing it in the little box to see how it's. I can't even talk right now. I will have videos of exactly what I did. I just am in the process of editing that, so you can see like the before and after effect. I'm not going to go into too much detail on what I did, but I've moved all this tank, the 25 bow front right there, and others. All but 2 convict cichlids that I'm in a tank, and I moved a lot of stuff in there. I'm not gonna. Obviously, you guys can't see it right now. I will do a and it's stuttering. So let me see if I can't turn this down to. I'm lagging out because the Wi-Fi. When you go like that tank, it stops. So that's where my is doing goes. I can't get a lot. I'm not going to continue the stream if it keeps buffering like this, because if I can't, it's even worse for you guys. Richard Warden, thank you. Game, new sub for you. Thank you, Richard Warden. I will sub you after the stream. I always do that. Open that up in the background. Looks like it's holding on, but I can't watch the stream live because it'll start buffering. Someone say something in the chat so I know what's going on. Maybe I can get closer. Or I might just cancel this man and showing off the 75 and stuff like that and come in here where I have a stronger signal. Richard Warden says, so for anyone that's new, I have 13 tanks set up now because I broke the plants. My friend, nice. Very cool, White. Thank you. Thank you, Brady. Appreciate that. So what's the temperature over your way, White? If you're still in Spain or whatever. Just curious. I already told you what I did here. Clean the filter. I was going to set up and actually take those plants right there and put it in there like an aquaponics type thing. Hot loud. Loud says wood did it. I just didn't look how and put it on top of the tank, and I was gonna use that tote as the sump. Make it run properly and all that, build that up. I just didn't end up doing that because I cut out too much light of the tank, and it really makes me. So, you live and learn. You test things by doing, right? So that really didn't happen. It's still set up. There is still some fancy guppies in there, but I do have a bunch of cherry red shrimp in that tote, so how much I moved that around. White says hot, laugh out loud, gone up to 44 Celsius a time. Hot Friday and Saturday, and today it cooled off a little bit. I didn't realize it was raining out because I've been in my apartment most of the day. So this was nice and cool. So what else did I do today? I'm just trying to think. I kind of try and give you. So I moved the convicts from the 75 but 2 into the 55 temporarily. Moved that that shrimp tank lightly. I more or less I took duckweed out of it, and I put it in the goldfish will just eat that duckweed like it's going out of style. And I didn't realize one of my sponges in here that was like a 40-gallon sponge filter was not even hooked in somehow. So I got that back up and running. I cleaned that, but I put that sponge filter in the 125 now because I changed 2 40-gallon sponge filters in here, plus a hang-on back that's rated for 200 gallons an hour. The 2 20-gallon sponge filters, that's 40 plus that. I mean, I should be okay. What else did I do? I moved this log a little bit. I tightened up all that, throwing in the aquaponics tank, the 2.5 or 2-gallon. I think it was 2-gallon aquaculture tank. It won't fall in the water anymore. Even if the fish knock into it, it'll stay. That's half of the tank. I didn't want to do the whole thing today because I did a little bit of a water change, but I like to the Oscars if I put it any higher because I don't. I haven't built that top that I said I was going to build. Straight, so I haven't bought that. What is it, like polyethylene or the plastic top where they can buy from Lowe's. So I was going to pick up a couple of the pieces of that, or I think they come in 4x8. So I think I need two. Here, you're here. Good to hear. And something's going on. Got this stutter. So once again, sorry for the goes on. If it gets really bad, I'll leave this open. I'll put the Wi-Fi on my phone or turn the Wi-Fi on, and I'll join them, and then I can do like a tour of the tanks, which is nice because as long as one person stays in the Google Hangout, so if someone hopped in, hop on my phone, open up, my Google Pixel. A lot of the newer phones, you can have two apps going at once, and be in the main screen, and then like I can watch the YouTube thing, but I'd have to click on that in order to see the chat. Solid hour or two before probably it died, or at least an hour. So let's see, what else did I do? Because you wouldn't believe the amount when I moved that tote. When I moved that tote off the floor and I moved everything, because I even pushed this blue tote. I vacuumed all that around it. Like I usually do a pretty good job vacuuming, but last time I didn't move everything slightly just to vacuum up Molly's hair, but I did that last night too, and it's amazing how much hair a dog sheds. So I also put the main air pump that the piston driven air pump on the backside from when I got a CPU or the motherboard in that I got a long time ago. So I cut the piece up. That way that sits right on where you're both heat, because that piston pump, the metal heat sink, gets really hot, but it's got a standoff of like a half an inch, and the foam was under there, so that was good. And I did all the reran all the lines, or moved them to what they needed to be. This line back to where it was hiding again, so you don't see that. That's the only thing. I had to add this because off the one line I don't have enough air to do the run properly, or do this correctly to that air pump. So I put this in temporarily to power these in the 40 sponge filter in there. The 125, and then the two 20 gallons, and that's pretty much it for that. That can take because that's only rated up to like I think 100. Yep. So that's pretty deep for the 125. Being like 25 inches to where the or 20-ish inches, if not more. 25 gallon, 125, and then to drop down here and then go into 22 inches worth of water. A lot of depth as you go down deeper. If you guys don't know, anyone that's newer to the hobby with air, you need more force to get the air down there. It's only a temporary fix right now. When I get more tubing in, that air pump will actually provide, and it does like 1,094 gallons per hour or something worth of air. So that'll be more than enough. That said, it could run like I think 2,000 or 1,000 or 1,100 gallons or like, you know, four or five 125s based on the, and I think 355s and then a bunch of 10s after that. So somewhere be, depending on the size of the tank. And if it's 10 gallons, you can power like 25 or 30 of them, no problem. You know, easily. If not, White says, just share it on Facebook. Thank you, White. I appreciate that. Fel Tropico's in here. Still, he might be eating dinner. Copy. Let me paste the feel free. That's then, and Nick the Dick on the last one came in, the last live stream I did. So I just don't want to show you too many process of finishing the last little bit cleaning up. So I got a bunch of it, probably 3 or 4 videos to edit. If I put 2 regular videos, edited videos at a week, plus whatever live streams I do, that should be enough a week or something like that, based on my schedule. Especially with it being the summer, and that might this week he's still up at his cousin's place. If you guys got any questions, feel free to ask. I like to shout out, like I used to do, who's in the chat. So if you're here or you're lurking, White's here, Pleco Whispers here, Richard Warden, Fish Tropic, Mr. B's Fishing Things. That's who I've seen chat so far. So that's the shout out again. To it again. That's part of the reason why I kept that toad on the floor for so long. So when I was sitting here, she couldn't lay down at the tank and thump the glass. I keep forgetting to take him out. I mean, the high fin in the 55 is probably 6 or 8 inches long. I'll put them in the 125. Then they'll be not get into trouble with. I am planning on moving that tote right there, that big blue tote, but I need to have another 18. Maybe I'll put a 20 long or something right here. I'm not sure yet. I've been tempted. I've been torching with my Fahaka puffer on it, right next to the nook. Right. Here I have 10 to 15 red cherry shrimp, 3 or 4 snowball shrimp, but I really didn't get a good look. They hide behind the filter and on the backside of the rock. All I have in this tank is non-hog grass and java cones in there to keep the nutrients in there. I just got to find where my, what is it called? Big leaves, because I haven't used them in so long. I have a 8-pack or 12-pack of those still with probably 8 leaves. That one. I'm going to move some of the cholo wood or one piece out of the 5 that I have in the 10-gallon and put it in, whatever it's called. Put it in there. That way the little baby shrimp have somewhere to hide in the little log and stuff like that. Speak up. Hello. I write type is it buffering to where you guys see it of about somewhere between 15 and 20. What's up, buddy? Hey, you Cap and all. How you been, Dan? Reminds me, I got down due to a family emergency, or at least turned it off so no one could. So how's things going with you, Dan? Nancy, good here. Yeah, and buffer. This board I had, I thought when I built this computer, I got a Wi-Fi board enabled. I could have sworn the wrong motherboard, or I purchased the wrong one. I had the comparison and chose the wrong board or something. But I'm gonna get a Wi-Fi things that plug into the USB. I'm gonna do it right into the motherboard itself, where it can do the range on it is antenna with Bluetooth and all that. Built it right into that little board that I pick up. So this is only good up to like, I think, I want to say 100, 150 megs, because this thing's like 6 or 8, and it doesn't do too well. My landlord's fault. Once I get my van fixed, I'm getting cable internet back in here. It's right into my motherboard. See how that Wi-Fi runs, and if it's good, then I'm not going to worry about it. Because my landlord, based on when I'm in my 7 or 8, maybe sometimes 9 up, and then like 20, 25 down-ish, and that's going through a bunch of walls. So Dan Sleaze says, good stuff. It should help. Yep. Dan Sleaze says that this is part of the reason why I haven't streamed in a long time. I can't create content. I was so fed up, honestly, with because them and the ISP and their third party billing party a very long time ago, and they said they never received payment from the third party. I sent in a copy photo with them. They never sent the money, so they shut my service off, and they say you owe us a back. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, they are the only ISP, because they bought out charter that through the spectrum. So yeah. So long story short, I'm gonna have to pay another $400. Like 2 years ago, I paid everything off a long time ago, and I only earlier this year got internet back again. Like 3 or 4 months ago, that I was coming back, and then that stuff hit. I figured I was going to try this out with my landlord, have upping his service to the next big package, which gives them up to like 10 down. Sorry, 100 or 100 down and 10 up, or 15 up, or something like that. So, what do I have this set for? I've set it at 240, and that's the low. I'll do one less bandwidth to watch this, so I know when it's buffering. Maybe I'll just close that out or pause it so I'm not pulling the data. So if it buffers a lot, let me know. Now that I've paused that, that should be pulling less bandwidth. Let me make sure this phone's off my power to make sure that, come on. So maybe that might help a little bit. We'll see. Funny thing is, it usually gives me a circle if it's bad. So let's see. Let's see what's the errors are like. User reported errors? No. Now it's good because I just shut everything off. Either that or the kids went to bed upstairs for my landlord. No, or my landlord's in bed. I don't know. Who knows? But it says the stream's good. Nope, and it just stalled out again. Very weird, because I got the stream playing in the control room. So I paused it and then it went better. Now I unpaused it. I might hop on my phone, but I just don't know if the stream's buffering now because I paused it. So it's no longer. I'm just going to view it on the watch page. Let's tear up a ton of bandwidth now. On, because they've shut off. This and this tank aren't on timer, so I shut those off manually. Those are kind of like a work at 11. They're both LED lights, so they draw very little power. I put a watt meter on and plugged them both in. And with the power they draw, it's like or something like that. So I can take the 10-watt hit while I'm at work. I'm going to put the link to the Google Hangouts again. And if it's continuing to buff my cell phone, join this stream, and then close this one out on my computer. Let me just charge as well. Close that. Interested in joining the stream, I just need one person to join so I don't cut the stream if I hop on my phone into it. I can do that, and then oh, really 2 people? Wonderful. Hey, I'm probably someone else is probably on now, like Bob or someone. Yep, live in 30 minutes, and that was 9 minutes ago. So Bob's going to be streaming here in a to stream when Bob shuts off because I'm sure everyone's going to go over there and watch that. All right, what else? My plans for tomorrow, or even maybe during Bob's stream, because I may open it up and watch it, because I'm going to stop. Because there'll probably only be me and 3 or 4 or 5 other people, if that. Well, usually, if I remember correctly. And then I'll get some video of that, figure out where I'm going to put it, and go from there. Fish try, or maybe not if you don't want to come in, if I'm only going to be on for 20 more minutes. It sounds like you're okay, so it sounds like you're back. You come in here, and I'll put this, or you know what, it doesn't matter. I'm going to stop this in 20 minutes anyways when Bob starts streaming, because everyone's Bob's done. Upside DIY would be interesting to take out the wall behind Brian. Sliding walls. No joke. My bed's like, if you look through this tank, literally right down there, under there. So if I had ever had a blowout, I don't think I would get soaked if I was here. But so how you doing, Upside DIY? Okay, now we got a little buffering. And believe it or not, as the night goes on, I'm going to make sure the software doesn't crap out again or find a different one. If anyone has any software that they use, because I like it, I'll do a quick tour and show people some of the tanks, just what I've done to them recently. If, you know. Good seeing you cleaned up. I see the tub on your left. Yeah, stand that's right against the stand. This tub, the gray tub right there, the wood I have on my desk, so it's a little out, and I was going to put it over there, and I was going to make that tank into a sump, because I have that pump power, and I was just going to pump it into there. I had all the filter pads. I have everything to do it, and then I was just going to have the drain lines come out today as a return. And those plants right there from the aquaculture 2-gallon like bed, it's 1 or 2 pieces or clippings from work, and now it's a massive 2 feet in length by about like a foot wide. Oh, okay. I thought the one on the covered. I did a lot of moving stuff around and things. I might have been like this. Since I took the tote off the floor, it's different how I sit. I've always had that blue tote, so maybe I was sitting like this so you guys could see more of the 125, because there's not much going on in this corner anywhere. It weighs. Or do one of these while I'm moving and give everyone motion sickness. But usually I'm like right here. Yeah. Sorry about that. I hit the mute. I thought I had it. So now I can have my boom mic close to me because now I can hook to my desk. I can just literally do this and have this completely out of the way. Seeing where it comes into the screen. There we go. Now you can't see the boom mic. So if I need a beer to go outside to take Molly or whatever, I can. And sorry about all the rustling around of the mic. I accidentally, because originally I had it clipped onto the plywood or whatever on that oak bookshelf, like two shelf bookshelf right there. It's 300 pounds sitting on that oak shelf, but with that 3/4 plywood on top of it to spread the load. Either a little too small, and I was going to have like 2 or 3 inches of the bow front overhanging, and I didn't want to have it that way. So I put that. Yeah, I've been tempted lately to even take my computer just to get it in my and move this and put my dresser out here or something, or slide my dresser down, got rid of everything, and computer on the desk in the back corner, or this in my bedroom. Cable came in because I found out when I got recently, this last time that I streamed 3 or 4 months ago, I'm not sure, that cord came in, and then my wireless router sat right there, or right, which way am I going? Right now it's over here because I haven't returned it yet because I was pissed that they weren't turning my stuff on when I showed them proof that I paid the bill. So I'm thinking here over the next week or two, it might be okay. What's up, DPK? How watching while cleaning, brother? Upside DYI. Yes, I see the ceiling panel on the other room, 2 o'clock. Yeah, it's just because I haven't lose where that cord was. No, it's still there. You guys can't see it, or I can't see it on mine. Based on how it comes in, I can see it because it's part of that still off. So yeah. I was thinking of actually shifting. If I don't, maybe I'll shift everything down towards the left, towards my closets that I don't even use anyways. Block that bay by shifting everything down, and then I might be able to put my desk right there. Because if it's going to take up too much space, I don't want to be in the walkway in the bedroom. And if I do that, I can't live stream at night because that bedroom is wide enough and deep enough for width-wise. It has time of eventually get at my own place. Once the wife and I are done, we've been in a little bit of limbo lately and are on our way as of September because I've lived on my own for almost 4 years now, away from my a lot this past winter. That's part of the reason why I didn't stream all that much, because when I wasn't working, I had my son, and I was tired, and it was hectic. Excuses. Everyone has excuses. DPK says hi, White. White says hi. leaned when you nudged it. What do you mean it leans? It shakes because I don't have this shelf. I was gonna put anchor bolts into it, into the wood, but this is pretty sturdy. It's probably 500 pounds on this shelf, but these shelves are rated for 1,000 pounds a piece, anyways. Learn 90% of learn 90% if fish fry die in the wild. All the because you gotta think there's a lot of other predators and fish. They're territorial, or they get sucked down where it's a lot sparser, or get bashed off rocks when they're small. I don't know. Who knows? Having them. Like I said, sorry for the buffering. I'm on Wi-Fi. No joke. This law. Waiting for my wife to say, let's go, move out. And I said after a year being there, I wanted to move out on. But things just didn't pan out. Probably for the better. DPK, too much water flow, pollution, disease, and predation. Yep. Definitely pollution has a huge thing. A lot of the other third world countries are starting to catch up, and there's a field down every day in a in the Amazon in order to make their own like plots of land. DPK Fish Aquarium says the research I read. Yeah, that makes sense. We've definitely been having some freak weather all around the world. Not like now, or 50-year storms every year now for most areas. JH Aquatics, what's up, buddy? Like I said, if it's the stream's buffering at all, sorry. Going through my landlord's Wi-Fi. Actually, that's right. I'm probably going to switch to my phone here shortly. Maybe when because Bob's stream starts Bob's, and give my computer a break because it's just lagging too much right now. And my phone literally gets almost 8 megs up in my bedroom. It's funny how you move 15, you get on the other side of this home, you got like full bars of Wi-Fi, but out here, I'm looking, it is 1 bar. Let me see if I can't get the properties on that. What's that? Let's do network and internet. Oh, networking tasks. Let's check the properties. Oh, why am I doing it wrong? Status. Yeah, I can see why it's doing it right now. The speed is averaging somewhere between low 10 megs and high of 50. Fish Aquarium says, but lack of food from microscopic organism is a second cause. White says, welcome, JH. Then pollution making them more susceptible to disease. It was pretty interesting. Yeah, I would say so. DPK Fish Aquarium says, yeah, it's storming here in Florida. It stormed up here earlier. I just didn't realize it. So normally, when I've had this and I've gone through Wi-Fi before the man cave was built, I would be at a solid like 45 or 50 megs down. but I'm not sure how much up, probably only 2 or 3. So I had a stronger signal, you know, averaging somewhere between low end 10 all the way up to 50. So when it fluctuates like that wildly, that's when it starts buffering, upping to like a meg or less. And you really need 2 meg upload speeds. So when I had the internet, I just had it plugged straight in. Literally, the Ethernet cord goes up over through this door where it's crackly plugged into my thing, so there was no lag. Right to the, I was plugged in right to the router, so you know that's how I was running at some points 2 and 3 cameras and upload speed. I still was averaging when the package I had, I think I was getting 15 up, 20 up. I area some 100 up or something like it, or something insane. But I'm up in the boonies, so and going through Wi-Fi on a bunch of floors and stuff. So now I'm getting some buffering. Let me see if that affects anything. Let's see. DPK Fish Aquarium says, ever tried Streamlabs or Zoom for streaming? A lot of streams running smooth. Yeah, I've used Zoom. It's this. Oh yeah, I should use Zoom because then you can have up to like a 50 or 100 people in there. Streamlabs. Or Zoom for streaming. Yeah, I have Zoom. I should have used that. Maybe I'll do that because it's buffering. I think it's my. Oh, I know it's my end because I'm watching the status of the tank right now. Where is it? Open that control panel. Probably not even a meg. And they're at this cut. It's 6.5 megs now. Now Big Easy support group. Thank you for the stream. Thank you, Big Easy, for being in here. I'm gonna stop the stream because Bob's starting anyways. I'm gonna restart it on my phone, and I'm gonna have way better throughput with this than this little thing right here, you know, on my phone. So maybe I'll just stream from my phone and keep it plugged in. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Yep, just check YouTube has an update. So I'm going to take a break for an hour until Bob back on from my phone, and I'll do some tours. Sorry for anyone that just joined, but subscribe. Sorry for all the lag. I may not even let this go public. I appreciate all the support. Thank you, guys. I'm going to set the stuff up on my phone and download any apps I need. Okay. All right.